is the express aim, and wages are predictable. The difficulty with less vocational subjects is in assessing whether a course will boost salaries sufficiently for the deal to make sense. Most universities rely on alumni surveys to find out how much their graduates earn, so data are patchy. The stock of ISAs is tiny. Some 3,000 to 5,000 American students have used them to cover $40 million in tuition costs, estimates Charles Crafton of Flowpoint Education Management, which creates and invests in ISAs. For comparison, in the 2016-17 academic year, private student loans totaled $11.6 billion. Mr. Crafton says he is buying ISAs for their combination of social impact and an investment return that he believes will match or exceed those for private loans, which are in the range of 4 to 15%. Only universities that are confident of their course's value on the jobs market will be interested in partnering with investors, says Mr. Crafton. Those that know their tuition is overpriced and unconnected to the economic value of their degrees will never have ISAs. He puts the latter cohort at 70% of four-year universities. Universities that do take the plunge will be tracking their graduates closely. That in turn will make pricing easier and help expand the market. Over time, they will get fine-grained data on their graduates' employment and salaries, says Tony De Sorrento of Vimo Education, which operates ISAs for several institutions. Some may even adjust their educational offerings to protect their investments.
Finance and economics. Free exchange. The ballot or the wallet. As inequality grows, so does the political influence of the rich.
Squeezing the top 1% ought to be the most natural thing in the world for politicians seeking to please the masses. Yet, with few exceptions, today's populist insurgents are more concerned with immigration and sovereignty than with the top rate of income tax. This disconnect may be more than an oddity. It may be a sign of the corrupting influence of inequality on democracy. You might reasonably suppose that the more democratic a country's institutions, the less inequality it should support. Rising inequality means that resources are concentrated in the hands of a few. They should be ever more easily outvoted by the majority, who are left with a shrinking share of national income. Indeed, some